Hi, good afternoon, everyone. It's me, your host, Dania Hussain, for Impactor Tales today. So, Impactor Tales is the podcast where stories meet impact. And we bring you conversation with leaders, dreamers, and change makers. And today with us, we have a very special guest who is Mr. Dube, and he is the CEO of Easy TravelX, his company, which is registered in UAE, Zimbabwe, and also South Africa. So, this company is providing travel services, visa services, and also document clearing services. So, welcome to our show, Mr. Dube, and thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you so much, Dania, for having me. It's such a wonderful day, and I'm really thrilled and I'm excited to be with you, sharing my story with you today.
Great, amazing. So, Mr. Dube, today we will discover about your journey and how you made your company so big.
That's good. I'm ready to share all the exciting news with you.
Great. So, Mr. Dube, we have few questions for you, which will help us to discover about your journey.
No problem. I'm so willing to share with you. I really want to discuss this with you so that we get to it. Yes.
So, can you tell us that how you started your journey and what inspired you to step into the world of tourism?
Okay. All right. When I came to UAE,
Yeah.
I had a vision, but I did not have enough capital. You understand?
Yes.
So to do every business, you must have some capital. So what I did is I took my time. I did my research. There are so many businesses one can venture into, but then all of them, they needed at least like $10,000 for you to be fully and well established. So I then looked into tourism.
Yeah.
Because when I got here, so many people wanted to come to Dubai as well. And I could go to other companies and then I would apply for them for visas and then I would help them to come. I realized that those people started to refer each
Yes.
other.
Yeah.
And then I started to have many people making inquiries. That is
Yeah.
when I took a deeper close investigation into tourism. And then I discovered that in tourism, you can actually excel without a lot of capital. And
Yes.
the only thing that you need in tourism is to have good marketing,
Yeah.
because the most important thing is customers, they pay
Yeah.
before you give them the service, which
Yes.
makes it easy for you because you don't need any capital to buy any raw material.
Yes.
You are just marketing.
Def-
You must have a good supplier, and then your customers, they are
Yeah.
remaining happy. Yes. So when I came here, I had to work for about 8 months in a restaurant. I worked about 8 months in a restaurant as a waiter. That also helped me to save some money so that I could at least get some registration fees. And when I saw that my things were now ready, I then formally registered. And after I formally registered, I was now able to get bigger contracts and I was now able to get more trust from customers because, when you are registered, it's much
Yes.
easier than if you're not
Yes,
registered.
yes.
You are also able now to get a bank account. Remember, if a customer is paying money
Yeah.
into a personal account, there is no trust. But
Yeah,
if a customer is now paying in a bank account that is registered, there is more trust. So that is how I started my journey. That is how I discovered that I want to venture into tourism. And then today we're now registered in UAE, we're registered in Zimbabwe and in South Africa.
That's amazing. So you've made your company like really big now in three places.
Yeah, we are expanding everywhere. Hopefully by 2030, we are going to be in more than 6 countries. That is our vision.
Mr. Dube, what was the major setback that you faced, and how did you turn this into an opportunity?
Okay, when you are entering a new industry,
Yes.
usually there might be people who might be already in the industry. Some of them will assist you, but then some of them will not welcome you because they might feel as if you are bringing competition.
Yeah.
Where at least in business, there is always a very big market for everyone. So on the early days, we discovered that some of our opposition could be attacking our company, and then they will be saying maybe we are scammers, we are not delivering. Sometimes you could see someone saying that I paid this company money, but they did not do my visas, which someone you won't be
Yes,
you won't even be knowing.
Definitely.
Someone could make a post just to make sure that they destroy the company. It happens for everyone actually whenever they are starting the business. So what we then did is we then said, okay, this is what people are saying. Actually, we became famous because of people were saying that. So we then twisted and said, now, since people are saying that our company is not delivering, let us do the visas first, then you pay after. You understand?
Oh, that's great.
So many people then came giving testimonies. How come you are saying these guys are fake? But they are doing visas. They are the fastest actually. And then everyone said, no, let's just try and see. And since then, I promise you, all clients who tried us, even today, they are sticking with us. Because we always make sure that when customer pay money, you need to do their service.
Yes.
Most people make mistake because when they receive money from customers, they want to first take care of their own needs. Someone wants to pay their personal rent. Someone wants to pay their school fees for their children.
Yes.
Then they forget that the money that they are using is not for them, it's for the customer.
It's the business.
Theirs is the only small fraction, which is the profit.
Yeah.
So I also want to advise business owners
Yes,
that whenever you receive money, first take care of the customer needs. Then you can now be able to use it.
Yes, definitely. So what's your take on physical marketing and social media marketing and about using AI?
Okay, that's an interesting one.
Yeah.
About 10 years back, if you were to take about 10 years back, most people were not on social media. Even like most parents didn't advise even their children to use social media.
Yeah.
By then, that is when people could print posters, people could print business cards, they could physically go and give people whom they assume that they are future customers, physically they could give them. You understand? So if you are someone who is hardworking, maybe per day you could give, let's say, 100. You understand?
Yeah.
But then we want to talk about social media marketing. Social media marketing is different. You can actually select that you want which kind of people to see your ads.
Yeah,
You understand?
target audience.
Yes, you can target them. You can actually target the location that you want.
Yeah.
But if it is now physical, it means now you need, if you want to advertise in, let's say, in Ethiopia, even in India, you now need to send someone physically there, which is costly.
Yes.
You understand? And also, you need to hire a staff that is going to be doing that. But then in social media marketing, it's less costly and it reaches the exact target audience that you want. Right now, everyone is on social media. 99% of the people, they are on social media. So if you are looking for customers, just go directly to social media. And then you have a target audience that you want. You can increase your budget. You can even reach up to 100,000 people per day. It's now possible. And all thanks to AI, you can now create videos that make your work to be presentable and that shows professionalism. Physical marketing is also good, but nowadays, I think as business owners, we need to be more into social media marketing, because another thing is on physical marketing, you cannot know the plans of the person. You cannot know that this person is planning to travel to Dubai.
Yes.
But with social media marketing, you will find people with interest of traveling, and that increases your chance of getting customers.
So how has your vision for the company evolved, since you started?
Okay, so when we started, we just didn't want to be in UAE only. We wanted to expand globally. So it has been going very well. We still have the same vision, and we still have the support of the people. And the people are the ones who are assisting us to make sure that our vision is coming into reality. So all our staff members they are working towards the vision because we all have the same goal. We are a family and we know where we want to get, and we are almost there, and we keep on pushing. So our vision is still strong and is still alive.
If you could talk to your younger self, just starting out, what advice would you give?
Okay, so if we are to look personally at me, I'm still on my younger age. I started business on my young age. I did this because I didn't come from such a rich background. I wouldn't say I came from a poor background. I came from a normal background, but without much to show. You understand?
Yes.
So I had some standards which I had to set for my family. I needed to upgrade myself and be an outstanding person. So that's made me to start maturing at a very young age. And for that, if I'm to talk to my younger self, I would just say, what you did was right. Keep with your vision. And I am still my younger self. Most people, they start business when they are in their 40s, but I started at an early age. And now I'm still 29 years 29 years old, which means that I'm still on my younger self. I just need to tell myself to keep focused, not to be distracted, and to make sure that I know my goal and I'm going to reach my goals.
Great. So, what's one campaign or project, that you're proud of, and what made you stand out?
Okay, so there is one thing that makes our company to be unique when you compare it to others. Our efficiency and speed.
Yeah.
Yes, we are a tourism agency. We make tourist visas. Someone might be needing to come to UAE like urgently, and we are always there to make sure that happens. I'll give an example. Usually some companies, they may take even 2 days to 3 days to produce a tourist visa. It's possible. And most of them, for them to do that, maybe they would have received money and then they would have first used the money, then they will apply later, which is something that we always see happening. But we made a policy in our company that if someone makes a visa application, we submit it right there and there. We have had cases whereby, for example, I will give examples that has happened in the past. There might be some, let's say, for example, a wife is being abused by the husband, and they need to quickly come to Dubai to be in a safe place. And then sometimes we have produced a visa even in 1 hour. We have gotten approvals like that, which is rare to find. So our speed of visa approval makes us to be outstanding. That is what happens, yes.
Okay, what are some of the mistakes that the brands make when it comes to managing the public reputation or the image?
Okay, so mostly what happens is, if you are in business, you must not push your name. You must not push your personal name more than the business name.
Yes.
So some people, you will discover that their names are well known by their customers more than the company name.
Yes.
You understand? So another thing that you need to do is you need to differentiate between your name and your company. Your name and your personal name and your company name needs to be different, right? Because why? If you are to do a mistake, or if you are to do a personal mistake, or you have any family problem, something like that, right? It will definitely affect your business. So that is why people must try to separate mostly their private life from the business life.
Yes.
That is how you can also protect your brand.
Definitely. So, what advice you would give to the young professionals who are looking to make an impact in the tourism industry?
Okay, so just like any other business, if you wish to be in tourism, firstly you must have passion for tourism. Don't do it because you have seen someone is making money, or you think someone is making money, because sometimes what you see is not what is really happening. People they show you what they want you to see. You understand?
Definitely.
But you don't know what is happening in their accounts. You don't know what is happening in their records. So firstly, I would just advise someone to have passion of tourism, not just venture into tourism because they feel as if, you understand, you must have passion and you do proper research. So once you have made your research, then you can now have a name that you want your company to have. The moment you give a name to your tourism company, it means that you have done a very big step and you have to be proud of yourself. Just getting a name, and that name that you choose must be a name that is relevant. You understand? You don't just choose any name and then maybe say, for example, let's say we're talking about tourism, and then you say bread tourism. It doesn't make sense. You must make you must have a name
Meaningful
that is
name.
yes, that is meaningful.
Yeah.
And so that when customers hear about that name, they might say, I want to try this. I just want to see what's going to happen. So your name must be catchy. You understand? And then from one list, you now have a name for the company. Then you can have a designer. You understand?
Yes.
If you are into business, make sure that you have a good designer.
Yeah.
And pay the designer. Most people, they don't want to pay designers. They just want to say thank you, just like that.
Yeah.
So designers, they are people as well, but they need to be paid. So you have to pay your designer and motivate your designer. You understand? Remember, when I'm talking like this, you don't have money yet. I'm assuming that you are still at a stage whereby you are still young and you don't have money yet, right? But still, designing is affordable.
Yes.
In about 100 dirhams, you can design a logo.
Yeah.
You understand? So when you have designed a logo, then you can have some posters.
Yeah.
You will see the posters by yourself, you look at them, and then you feel proud that, okay, I'm going somewhere. You have your business cards, you have your phone numbers and everything, right? From there, try to sacrifice and have a website.
Definitely.
When you now have a website, it means that you are now able to go somewhere.
Yeah.
Then you can now go for registration.
Yes.
So when you register your tourism agents, it means that you are now ready to start business. Because remember, every country has its own rules, and if you are to operate without a license, you might have difficulties, right? So once you have a trade license, now you can start marketing. Whilst you are marketing, people are starting to know your brand. At the same time, be applying for a bank account, right? So if you're applying for a bank account, it means that you are now saying, I'm ready to receive money. Because if you just stay without a bank account, when money comes, where are you going to put it? So you must have some faith that I'm going to have some customers that will come, right? Then once that happens, it means that you are now set. You are now operating. But you have to be the first employee. Don't start hiring someone while you haven't started making money. You start to hire someone if you now have so many customers. You understand? So once you are now at that level whereby you have registered, you have got bank accounts, you have got websites, then you need to find something which is called an influencer, right? An influencer is going to bring trust in your brand. So when you have the influencer, there might be people who are trusted by your target audience. For example, I'll give an example. As for me, I'm a fan of football, right?
Yeah, right.
If Cristiano Ronaldo is to post about a company and say they're selling this, and if I want that thing, I'm buying. I don't need to ask any two questions because I trust Cristiano Ronaldo, and Cristiano Ronaldo uses that company. You understand? So that's the same thing. That is how you can get an advantage through an influencer. The influencer is there to make your brand to be trusted. Once your brand is trusted, it means that you can now get customers, and when you get customers, you can get referrals. One advantage about an influencer is when people are coming to you, they are not going to be asking so many questions because they already trust you. They are only coming to make small inquiries, they make payments, they receive the products. Understand? So from there, you now need to maintain your brand. You must have consistency, not that you do well, you don't do well. You do well, you don't do well. You do well, make sure that you maintain that.
Yeah.
If you're known for being fast, keep being fast. And then that is all. Once you master that, it means you already have a travel agency that is set. You already have a business.
Yeah.
Yes.
Great. So, what motivates you the most in your professional journey?
Okay. As for me, the thing that motivates me the most is the responsibilities that I have. Personally, I'm not just a business person, but I'm also a philanthropist, right? So there are so many people who are dependent on me. For example, I've got children that I'm paying school fees for, more than 30 children that I'm paying school fees for.
Yes.
So if I'm not to work hard,
Yeah.
it's going to affect me.
Yes.
So I don't have a choice. I need to
Yeah.
remember that I need to work hard for that. Okay?
Yes.
I also have my family members that I need to support. So many family members
Yes. Yes.
that I need to support. There are so many people who look up to me. So
Yeah.
when I think of that, I get the motivation to work very hard. I can't mention everything that I do for them or like
Yeah,
this,
yeah, of course.
but so many people look up to me.
Yeah.
And that alone, when I wake up, I remember that I must not disappoint them. They really see me as someone who has an impact in their lives. So
Yes.
automatically that means that I need to work hard and I need to be motivated. I don't have a choice. And I like it that way.
Yeah, great.
Yes.
So, finally, what's next for you? Any upcoming goals or projects that's coming up?
Okay, so the most important project that I'm going to be focusing on that is already in progress. The development of it has already commenced. We are working on a 5-star hotel.
Yeah.
We want to own that. You know, sometimes people they rent hotels, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Then they run them. We've done that
Yes.
before as
Yeah,
well.
leasing.
Yes, we've done that here before. But we are working on having our own hotel, like to develop it from scratch. So right now we are already in the designing stage. It's being designed. So this hotel is going to be in Zimbabwe, in Bulawayo. That's where we're going to be having this hotel.
Yeah.
So it's a hotel that is going to be having more than 150 rooms, around 150 rooms with a mall. So it's a massive project that is going to change even the status of our company. So that is what we are working on tirelessly. And it's almost there. We are getting there.
So, do you have any upcoming events or any programs that you're doing for the promotion of your business?
Yeah, actually, for this year, we are left with one big event that is going to be on 1 November. So, on 1 November, we are going to be having about 4 international music artists from Africa that are going to be coming in UAE to celebrate this milestone with us. We are going to be having the 5th anniversary. So, this is going to be graced by Babes Wodumo from South Africa.
Yeah.
There's going to be Holy 10 from Zimbabwe. There's going to be Nati O from Zimbabwe. And then there's going to be Ndungeyut from Zimbabwe. So all these people, they are coming to celebrate our achievements and our impact we have made for all these 5 years. And also everyone in UAE is going to be with us. We expect maybe like 500 to 700 people coming to celebrate this milestone that we have made here in UAE. So by doing that as well, it means that some people didn't know us. They now know us because of that event, which also means that having events is actually a good idea as well. Because once people see an event that is happening, they need to know more, they need to know who is behind it.
So, Mr. Dube, you have your business registered in UAE, you have your business in Zimbabwe, and also you have your company registered in South Africa. So, what is the difference in the operations, or how the business is different as compared to the business in UAE, the business in South Africa, and the business in Zimbabwe?
Okay, so amongst all the 3 branches, right? Actually,
Yes.
in Zimbabwe, we've got 2 branches in the
Yes.
capital city and then in the second capital city.
Yeah.
Then in South Africa, we only have one branch. And then in UAE, we have got 2 branches in Sharjah,
Yeah.
then in Dubai, right? Basically, in Sharjah and Dubai, it's one thing. And then
Yeah.
in Bulawayo and Harare in Zimbabwe, it's one thing. Then in South
Yeah.
Africa, it's one thing as well.
Yeah.
So here is the difference, especially when it comes to the most difference is on sales.
Yeah.
So the business in Dubai makes maybe times 10 the money compared to all.
Yes.
Why? Because this branch, that is where everyone is coming.
Yes.
People who are in Zimbabwe, they are inviting people to come to Dubai. So when those people come to Dubai, they are staying in Dubai. You understand?
Yeah.
So when they are now staying in Dubai, it means that they are going to keep in touch with us. And when now they need to bring other people, they just have to be in touch with the branch that is already in Dubai. And for when those people want to renew their visas, some people they come with tourist visas,
Yeah.
then they need to renew their visas again. So it
Yes.
means that they are going to be making payments again in Dubai.
Yeah.
So which makes
That's-
Dubai to be the most functional branch, the
Yeah.
most outstanding branch compared to all our branches. And that's what
Great.
happens.
Yeah. So, Mr. Dube, since how long have you been doing this business, and how was it for you to expand so quickly in such a short span of time? That also in 3 different countries, I will say.
Yeah, so now we have got about 5 years in
Yeah.
the industry.
Yes.
But even if we have 5 years in the industry, we are supplying visas to companies which have got 13 years and
Yes.
more in the industry.
Yeah.
Why? Because we've moved with innovation and we researched to know, when you when you ask someone about visas, they just know that it's a document, but they
Yeah.
don't know where it actually comes from.
Yes.
So we have researched to know where it exactly comes from, and we have gotten to a point where we become what is called a B2B supplier. So we are now B2B suppliers, which means that it's something that made us to grow so quickly. If you're a B2B supplier, what it means is you are giving visas to other companies, and then those companies are going to sell
Yes,
to other
on your
companies.
behalf, yeah.
Right. So even if you don't market, still those companies, they are going to market for you and they're going to be getting you some clients. So that is one thing that has made us to grow so fast. And another thing that we have done is we have made sure that when our customers come here for tourism, we tour them around. We don't just do visa and flight and ticket, then we're done with you. No. When you come here for tourism, we will receive you from the airport. We'll take you to the hotel. We are with you. So we now have
Full
like
package.
6 cars.
Yeah.
We have got like 6 cars which are just meant for customers, taking care of customers. And definitely when you return back home, you're going to be referring us to other people. And those same kind of customers, they will come to Dubai every year. They will make sure that they
Yeah.
are with us. That's what has been happening in the past 5 years.
So since we know that your company is a travel company, like a travel and tourism related company. So, but also you are doing document clearing and legal translation services. Could you elaborate a bit on that?
Okay, so on documents clearing services, what we normally do is from our customers, we discover that some, when they come here in UAE, they need to set up their businesses.
Yeah.
So some of them, they might not even be here. They will be in Africa or in Europe,
Yeah.
wherever they will be. And then they need someone who is going to represent them if they are not here. So that is why we then ventured also into documents clearing so that we can make their trade licenses, we can process their visas, residence permits, everything that has to do with documents clearing. Then we also discovered that some of the clients, when they come here, they need to bring their children here as well. So if you are to do a residence visa, you must have a translated original birth certificate or translated salary certificate. All that must be in Arabic. Some, let's say for example, they bring documents which are in Chinese, they need to be
Yeah.
translated to Arabic.
yes.
So that is one reason why we've then ventured into legal translation as well. So we are doing legal translation so that we can assist our customers not to have so many problems. It's also good that if you are a business, if you are in business, you must see that after you offer your service to customers, what other services are they going to need? You
Yes.
understand?
Yeah,
I'll
yeah.
give an example. Let's say you are in a restaurant and then you are selling fries. So if you sell fries only, it means that your companies, they're going to have fries, but they will need drinks, they will go outside. You understand? So you need to
Yeah,
keep your
right.
customers closer to you.
Definitely.
Yes.
Great. Okay, Mr. Dube, can you tell us about your recent awards and achievements?
So for this year, in October, we were awarded as the best African travel brand. So it's a great thing because when your hard work is being noticed, it means that our vision is actually coming to life. So we thank all our customers, we thank all our friends, wherever they are, for the support that they are showing to us because we are here today because of them.
Okay, thank you so much, Mr. Dube. It was a wonderful session with you today, and with this, we end our session for Impactor Tales for today. Thank you so much, Mr. Dube, for joining us today, and we wish you all the best for all your future endeavors and all your future projects. Thank you so much.
You are most welcome, and thank you so much for the lovely hospitality that you showed me. Thank you for the welcome, and thank you for the well wishes of our company. From the bottom of our hearts, from Easy Travel X, representing everyone at Easy Travel X, we are grateful. We appreciate the chance that you gave us so that we could be here. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. And with this is your host, Dania Hussain, signing off for today for Impactor Tales. Thank you so much.